This is the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for Sunday, the 23rd of July. I'm Michael Groff. Active weather in the short term today and tomorrow with a chance of rain, maybe some heavy rain and a few thunderstorms as well. Then drier weather comes in here Tuesday through Thursday, followed by a resurgence of monsoon activity. Let's talk about it as we look outside this morning here just before 5 a.m. Got some clouds out there in the valley right now. Beautiful shot toward Camelback Mountain there. 86 degrees at Sky Harbor right now. Dew points at 68. Relative humidity 55%. The winds are light. The barometer is steady. Temperatures out there this morning, just about everybody is in the 80s right now. Satellite shows plenty of clouds across the state. Even a few showers on radar, mostly in southern Pinal and parts of Pima County down toward Tucson, up toward Prescott as well, Payson, and a few light showers scattered in the western part of the state as well, but those are diminishing at this time. Here's the watch warning map, fire danger concerns, and a few heat advisories out here in the west. Meanwhile, the major heat we've had across the nation's midsection is starting to abate just a bit. However, still heat advisories, Oklahoma City, Dallas, Little Rock, St. Louis, down toward Birmingham, Alabama, and a few heat advisories in the Carolinas and Virginia as well. Severe thunderstorm watch parts of southern Illinois this morning. On the convective outlook, got a slight risk of severe storms from Peoria, Illinois to Detroit, Cleveland, Buffalo, Philadelphia, Dover, Atlantic City, and points in between. Now, the tropics in the East Pacific getting very interesting. 3 storms lined up there. First, you have Tropical Storm Greg, Irwin, and Hillary. Let's talk about each one of these and if they may impact our weather. First of all, Greg's just going to wander off into the Pacific, become a tropical depression over time, and fizzle out by the end of this coming week. Irwin may become a hurricane briefly during the day on Tuesday or late Tuesday night, but then eventually it will run into cooler water as well and should dissipate. Then there's Hillary, and this is the system that's a little bit more interesting. It'll move west-northwest, maybe a bit more of a northwesterly turn with time throughout the week, and that is expected to become a hurricane sometime within the next 24 to 36 hours or so. All right, how will that affect our weather, and if it will at all? Let's talk about that and everything else going on out there as we hit the models. Here's the GFS. It's the 06Z run, valid at 5 o'clock Mountain Standard Time today. Complicated upper-level flow pattern. We have high pressure, a couple of high-pressure centers, one to the northwest, one to the east. As a result, generally speaking, easterly flow in the mid-levels today. And we've got an inverted trough moving into the southwest states tonight and tomorrow. So a lot of things going on all at once. What it means for the valley today is partly cloudy skies. More clouds this morning, more sun by this afternoon. Highs today 102 to 105, and we'll have a slight chance of showers and storms kind of any time through the day, but more focused in the afternoon and evening hours. I would say our chance of any rainfall here in the valley, 20% this afternoon and tonight. But then later tonight, things get pretty interesting. This is the high-resolution HRRR model, the HRRR tonight at 8 o'clock. And it shows widely scattered showers and storms taking aim at the valley, but kind of not getting in here yet. This is the NAM, the 3-kilometer NAM at 8 o'clock tonight. And again, it doesn't show much of anything here in Phoenix, with more activity to our south, north, and east. But then this is interesting. This is the NAM at 11 o'clock, showing a few showers and storms developing and pushing north toward the valley in association with that inverted trough as it pushes into southern Arizona later tonight. This is the NAM at 1 a.m. and showers and storms getting going here in the valley, and it shows an increase in storms overnight. This is 3 a.m. and it continues all the way to 9 a.m. tomorrow morning, showing scattered showers and thunderstorms through the overnight and early morning and mid-morning hours tomorrow here in the valley, and putting down some pretty decent rain. This is, again, coming off the NAM. This is the QPF totals, and rainfall amounts 1/4 to 1/2 inch here in the valley. Some spots way out in the East Valley and way out in the West Valley could see upwards of 1 inch or 2 inches according to this. And you know, rainfall distributions never look exactly like this, but the NAM is very aggressive at showing showers and storms with this inverted trough. The GFS, on the other hand, it holds off on developing rain until the early morning and mid-morning hours tomorrow, and suggesting that Monday is kind of a mostly cloudy day with showers and storms likely in the morning and then decreasing later in the day. Now, these features are very difficult to pin down on specifics. These inverted troughs are very tricky. The mesoscale features are going to play a big role. How overturned is the atmosphere from this afternoon's showers and storms? That's the big question. We'll call for a 40% chance of showers and storms tonight and tomorrow, and it could rain anytime through the day tomorrow. Not going to rain all day, but it could happen at any time with mostly cloudy skies. Highs tomorrow, likely only in the 90s. Then, as we head toward Tuesday, drier southwesterly flow takes place. That trough moves on out of here, and high pressure begins to slide off to the east and south, so the flow aloft will turn more southwesterly. We will dry out. Slight chance of showers and storms in the eastern part of the state, but here in the valley, I think our chances of rain are, well, technically not zero. Not really worth mentioning. Highs will rebound a bit back toward about 100 to 103. Wednesday, same thing, drier southwesterly flow in place. Humidity levels will be coming down, but temperatures will be coming up. Highs 102 to 105, 104 to 107 on Thursday. And again, I think for the most part, we should maintain just a slight chance of showers and storms east of the valley. Here's Friday. There's Hillary, probably a hurricane at that point, west of Cabo San Lucas. Not likely to impact our weather in any significant or meaningful way, but these are systems that always have to be watched this time of year. Otherwise, the monsoon looks like it might start to make a return by Friday with slight chances of showers and storms getting back into the valley. High temperatures would back off just a bit again as the humidity levels come up. 102 to 105, we'll say. Saturday, partly cloudy skies and high temperatures somewhere in the 100 to 103 range with at least a slight chance of showers and storms. And there's Hillary west of the Baja. Here's a week from today, Sunday, the 30th of July. That's a 597 ridge building north of the state. And the pattern becoming a bit more amplified. In fact, unusually so for summertime, with troughing digging all the way down to the Gulf Coast. And so if that happens, cooler, drier air filters into the central and eastern parts of the country, wraps around that ridge, and over time, our moist easterly flow becomes much drier here in the southwest. And that means temperatures would start to rise. We'd get back toward normal, 105 to 108. Here is Monday. This is the 31st of July, the last day of the month. 597 ridge, still north of the state, and drier air coming in around it. So high temperatures probably climbing up maybe toward the 110 degree mark if the GFS verifies. And then here's the end of the forecast period. This is Tuesday, the 1st of August. The old 6,000 meter ridge, yes, 600 decameter ridge north of Bermuda. The big ridge here over the southwest, the western states, building all the way up into the Yukon, and a trough in between for the central and eastern parts of the country. Unusually amplified pattern, probably a dry pattern for us with high temperatures somewhere around 110, maybe warmer. Looking at the temperatures through the period coming off of the GFS ensemble, yeah, below normal today and tomorrow. We may not get to 100 degrees either day. I think today we will be warmer than what's shown here, though. Tomorrow a bit cooler, and then we warm it up for the rest of the week as we dry out some. Maybe the moisture comes back for next weekend, and then a prolonged period of dry weather could very well take place beyond that. And that'll do it for the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. Our next video comes back here tomorrow morning. Thank you as always so much for watching. Really do appreciate it. If you like our videos, be sure to subscribe to us. That way, every time we post a brand new video, you'll get the notifications. Stay cool. Be safe out there. Have a great Sunday.